Within the John and Waterville, you made the Edinburgh to the Hearts of Oak Power Sports. And Faircrow Edico Dusin Hearts of Oak near the Major League Beer, oh my Ghana, and Son of Workers of Omoko Africa, Akobobra Fabio. Winner supporters ABC and Sembebre, Jane Ecost Management, is Shaban no Media to Apuno, or Mo say, a normal bit of top of it's made a Freddie Accra Hearts of Oak. We 80 in a Twilight TV, Yadid Media to the Hearts of Oak Power Sports.
Midin the Habada Moses, aka Godfather, Midin has profile news, Eddie Bremo, Air Camp News, Air Smart Interviews. Air live updates, air supporters corner. Nina Yedi Bremo has Power Sports, our Twilight TV so.
We naturally you better not see the discussions, Papa. At Sansu Edja also, El Heart of Oak Power Sports so. Na a brand of Sua Yamaquina, now the adventure and one who DSM Ediaba. Phobia Masters. Phobia, the Continental Club Masters. Phobia, never say die until the bones are rotting.
Phobia! Phobia! Phobia!
Be a cover about Twilight TV. So, Midin, Eddie John and Waterville, Jimedia, Eddie Bro, Yatsuni, Phobia Hour, and then Eddie 16th day of August 2019. And then in summer, echoes of the glorious Accra Hearts of Oak, as we Eddie Bro. Shall say a Heart of Oak Jumedi, and Eddie Bro, Heart of Oak Musampe, and Yeka, Etienne, a commodity, a bequetre year pa, and Shebang, and a penny 4 year, so Heart of Oak business of fun to my papi, it's made for 10 years. On the road, Hearts of Oak into Major League Beer. Etienne, you bidding come over brave. Not son, may try on by a reply profile. Okay, sounds more cover beam about Twilight TV. So, segment this week, player profile. Player Becan was summoned there. Air Joseph Eso. You were Branty, Bosumia Nidindi December, then that was we do 1996, 22 years of age. Abranti in the position on the field, a center forward, well to be ball as a main striker and also ball behind the striker. Abranti joining Hearts of Oak on the 19th day of February 2018. Was Usiakai the normalization special competition. Competition ni ba na we Abranti and the goal and it me just say the best goal of the tournament. Sambra Menoka say Ghana under 23 team there to me to nsa e the Afra Abranti so megina mu it me chen bobre e fe mo my Ghana. Abranti Joseph Eso ne modern ball eso ni ye pa it ene ye kenken mo Hearts of Oak Emrante no wono and it just season year bay supporters ni hwe nim so betumi ayenkonya e di aman team managing Eddie the glorious Accra Hearts of Oak. Meeting Eddie John and Waterville, Twilight TV, experience the Twilight Bliss. There won't be a cover beam as answered by Twilight TV. So, Phobia Hour, a Jumedian, the others who sing with us. And then, Yamiada Roma, my penny cassia, Pa, Ophidia Mano, the Emma War, say it was at a friend. What you two, say when you're bidding and come off at the glorious Accra Hearts of Oak, was it? And yen Nipa, and I say, the Bequi, the Amanity, Nemono, Hearts of Oak Modo, 18 at 2 and Safrena, Waba. Open Ben and Makan me. Make a new CEO, the empty. Managing director by the glorious Accra Hearts of Oak. Obeni and the Frederick NK Moore. And I'm never drink more in the Enuary. Eja Mwakwa.
Yenua.
Boko de.
Nyamiadum Boko. Mema a tearful dance wakwaba.
Yeah, that's bad. You can't Frederick Moore. Why any Frederick Moore? You move
Frederick Moore. One Frederick Moore. It's a long story. I'll make it short. I'm really determined person. Somebody or person or achieve BB or didn't see BB swa or person or achieve. Frederick Moore, you'll be was support to Accra Hearts of Oak from Nkwara Brain and what dear Enina Bedruha.
Okay.
And in a way, I think that I'm one of the luckiest people alive to be managing my childhood club.
Okay. Mamin Bissem Kakra. Ube take you over non-normalization special competition. Say challenges being and so far at the end of the season, normalization special competition.
Oh, challenges a war Ghana football the Obiani. That's why they say a war normalization committee. Otherwise, we would have had a GFA executive president.
Okay.
So there's a lot of challenges at a war football generally. So what can Accra Hearts of Oak and Kasa? One of the things you can say is your G League in
10 years.
But your J other caps. Okay.
Okay.
Accra Hearts of Oak are J more caps than any other club in Ghana.
In Ghana.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So there are challenges, but they are not insurmountable challenges.
Okay.
Edwin be anywhere. You don't want more. Obeka so Edwin with the Emre because Edwin Emre can be fast away.
Okay.
And there are minor challenges, but I don't see them as insurmountable challenges. What if you are asking me, say, then a Sibendi Susan per se, Accra
step by step.
Yeah.
We will get there.
Okay.
After the normalization special competition, say more breaky Umbro deal, Umbro deal. Yes, eba and Ochina and Ochina. At the end, Umbro deal, let me go through. Uro, a Umbro deal, and say in the Hearts of Oak supporters. If you must say, Moko toy, if you must say a sponsorship, you're being true with crowd.
Umbro deal. Just like any club,
yes.
We've got a sponsorship arrangement with Umbro.
So
our team is kitted from head to toe with Umbro.
Okay.
Right. So the training kits they wear, the interview kits they wear, they're going to games, the match day kits they wear are all provided by Umbro on sponsorship.
Okay. And you say, Metiasi Yeni, I should also Etiasi Yedia. Team Nedia, players, any technical staff, or more than number by any sponsorship. Nemo say, supporter be a beer and no dear, Hearts of Oak, and order for the replica, I'll say it to me out more.
And one no. And no that club will be as team dress sponsorship. That's how it works.
Okay.
Right. Team Nankasa dia on beshe the technical team no dia on beshe and no year sponsorship.
Okay.
So we are supporter now person we share the same atadea team ni share there team no neto.
Yes.
Now we supporter no mato.
Okay.
Enti edipa bebre abaha our movie say replica no year sponsorship enti yenti so.
Okay.
Right. And now they are yet because Umbro website. The replica that we are selling here in Ghana is the original, similar on the Umbro website.
Okay.
Now, no, Umbro website $90,
okay,
which is 450 cedis.
I said, Mpenifo crowd, your monk, a crash him, it's in a manner replica of Nebono, I say moderate. Okay, my taking is saying, going to the next season, Hearts of Oak, preparation as a CEO of the club. Then Hearts of Oak here. If the supporters next 9 years, 10 years, league be a trophy be to be mine. and Shebang and as the new CEO for the club. What do you have?
So, Obusam say, if the question nature say, then you perceive in terms of the league positions, you better win the cup. I don't think say in the past seasons, no, you call league be more. Yeah, so where the you win it.
Yes, always. But the person what you say. Always they give the supporters assurance. 2 seasons ago, 2016, Kenichi's time, first round, now to get the year, no being said, second position, you go to me the league, but all of a sudden, and now sounds so backsliding. Managers are bad, MDs are bad, but will term in office. And here can one say, is she paying measures paying and more to me at the go up now. Hearts of Oak, I name that. Evidence of a crab.
You know, in every organization, in every football club, you have short-term aims, and you also have your medium and long-term aims.
Okay.
Right? There is no point say you're winning this season, not the next 10 seasons you're to be winning.
Okay.
So the measures that we are putting forward, and the measures that we are creating going forward, is to give us the opportunity to do well every season.
Okay.
Right? That is why we've, since my predecessor's time, our policy has to buy younger players, right? Younger, technically gifted players that we can work with in the long term.
Okay.
Right? You will notice at the end of the season, we didn't buy 15, 16 players.
Yes.
Right? Every player we bring in, we want to make sure they are fit for the team and they are fit for the ethos and they've got the right attitude for the team.
Okay.
Let me tell you, we're not going to get everything right first time, but we are determined to try everything possible. Look, we've been talking about Ambro. Yes, come. We've been talking about Phobia. Phobia is one of the core functions for Accra Hearts of Oak to get an academy for the long term. Phobia is not going to win us the cup this season or the next, but for the long term, it is going to do it for. That's why I started by saying, any organization, any club has to look at the short term, medium, and long term. In the short term, we are bringing in quality players that fit into the ethos and they've got the right attitude for the club.
Okay.
Right. There will be some more players coming potentially, but I can't tell you this is the player we're going, because the players that we want are other people's players. Okay. And if we get the right player that fits into the right and has got the right attitude, then we surely bring them into the club.
Okay. I shall find a so I watch Twilight TV, Phobia Hour, so the John and Waterville. Ma Missanso and Bisabium, Wabo signing, say, be more pay new players that they have the quality to play for the team. It's at the Hearts of Oak, they go in for players that are top notch players that can play and win something for the club. So far, 2 signings. The third goalkeeper, Richard Atta, I joined the club, making it 3. And open heart, Edibika team no man say still going forward, say be a season best at no, it be a bay 2.5 bet me become.
Let me correct something first. We haven't made any official announcement about any goalkeeper. Okay. So I would like to correct that, because when we've got news, we don't prejudge statements. When we've got news now, we'll put it out officially. So we've signed 2 players, which we've announced officially, and we've unveiled them. And we believe that those 2 players are quality players that will add value to the team. Okay. We also had 2 players who were injured during the whole of the normalization committee, so they look like new players who are coming into the team. Okay. So I'm not just looking at the 2 signings that we've got in. I'm looking at the whole of the team. Football is a team game, not an individual game. So the team is very important in everything that we do. What I can assure you is, if the right player with the right attitude that would add value to our team becomes available, we'll be interested. But I can't say it's this player or that player because they are players of other clubs. And it will be unfair on the player, their club, and us to start saying it's a way, another way. What you will notice by now, after maybe 4 or 5 months in the post, says, I don't comment on rumors.
Yes.
Right. I don't comment on hearsay. I deal with facts. What we want to do is to be the club with ideas, not the club that comments on rumors and everything that is going on. So that's where we are.
So from the horse's own mouth, Hearts of Oak assigned 2 players. That's Dominic Eshen and then Bernard Atta. To nanomet me on Valley or more at Medama. Yeah, that's system. So, Yamia Duma, and send me as I was a Hearts of Oak, and a Sunday about Presidential Cup. How true is that?
The Presidential Cup is normally played every year.
Yes, please.
Right, okay. I'm finding it difficult to comment because we are in discussions with Galka about the Presidential Cup. I am aware that Galka is going to be sending an official letter to us. Until I get that official letter, it will not be prudent. So as soon as we get the official communications, we'll put out a press conference as to our position. But the aim of Accra Hearts of Oak is to continue to be the best club in Ghana. And the aim of Accra Hearts of Oak is to support Ghana football. Okay. So we don't want only just to be the best, we want to also support Ghana football, because without Ghana football being good, the Black Stars, both A and B, under 23, is not going to do well. Okay. Right. So Ghana football, we need to support Ghana football, and whatever it is that we need to do to support Ghana football, we'll be willing and ready to do that. All right.
Twilight TV senior that's saying when you are say Phobia Hour that's what made so 18 supporters are most about the glorious Accra Hearts of Oak. The person make a say the MD, the CEO for Accra Hearts of Oak, Mr. Frederick Moore. Say since Omunya official letter be in Galka and some be umbete say Hearts of Oak and they got a quite match Kumasi Baba say on the 1st of September, on the 8th, on the 15th. Ni na no krebia nim bosremeka enti twen se nyame adom na se omosa kasa nkrata na ombe official press release at me ediaba no say enokre Hearts of Oak ene kodoko ball presidential cup ni mu they say date bia no e perform na maso at me ate Phobia Hour on Twilight TV midinga dia so we John Ewotabel shall say Hearts of Oak big club or my God mu ye clubs are edi kan o man kan mu dia 1911 on 11th November, Hearts of Oak, the mother of all football clubs in the nation. You know, a panel, both local and continental, the most prolific club in Ghana, Hearts of Oak. On the to me, we need Ghana League in the 2 in Prince here, OBA to Manjibi, 1998 to 2002, as well as Omoje Champions League, 2001, almost winning Super Cup, as I'm to the 2. Yanko so, Yanko training, so still. Yane opening Frederick Moore Ofiano. Ejama Mimi Sao, what target for the club here?
The sky is the limit. Every place I've worked, either as a finance person or as a chief executive, there has been success that has followed. And before say, as my childhood club, there will be nothing more enjoyable to take Accra Hearts of Oak, not just to the top of Ghana, but to the top of Africa.
Not just at the top of Ghana, but to Africa. And as I said, the club of century, Ghana, any Africa, Hearts of Oak, it's me the African club of the century. Said the whole world, it's me to also watch, Mr. Frederick N.K. Moore. So, to me build that again. Say, I just over to me at your working. I think no person supporters here,
the supporters of Accra Hearts of Oak are probably more passionate than any other supporters you can find anywhere in the world, not just in Ghana or Africa. One of the things that has been a challenge in Ghana football is the supporters at the stadium. The supporters' participation at the stadium.
All right.
Okay. If you talk to 20 people, everybody will be able to answer for why people don't come to the stadium.
Okay.
Okay. So I don't want to litigate on why people don't want to come.
Okay.
What I want to do is to make an appeal to Hearts supporters that when Hearts is playing a home game, we want the stadium to be filled by all 42,000 seats.
Yes.
Okay. If the supporters can do that, they'll be playing a huge part. And anybody who knows football knows about the importance of supporters in their home games. And you hear Anfield say, you will not walk alone.
Yes.
Anfield managers from time immemorial says they were the 12 person on the pitch.
Yes, the 12 men behind.
We need the 12 man on the pitch.
Okay.
If the supporters want to win as passionately as we want to win, we need that 12 man on the pitch.
We need that 12 man on the pitch. Still, Twilight TV, John Ewu Tabel, HB Everett Rocketies, and the National Membisa, they say, Hearts of Oak supporters, a dang ain't na say, Yenya, yesi, na, I'm on a club no. Mangasa most supported team no man so are sorry Edia team no ebim. Especially say Koban say Obi Battlefield and as a stadium ever show match. That's a player be a day when to me I sell it or to the expectation now supporters in the park, then they tend to criticize a player so much. Eja and also to be not about me.
Said the Mekano has supporters are passionate. And anybody who is passionate, at a point in time, can react to something without really going through the complete thought process as to what they're doing, how they're doing, and the impact on the other person. One of the things I've said to people I've met and people I've spoken to is this. There's nobody, there's no player in Hearts of Oak who is not right to be there. And there's no player in Hearts of Oak that I know of, because I've spoken to all of them at various times, that comes to the pitch to fail. There's no member of the technical team that wants the players to fail.
Okay.
Okay. So if a player makes a mistake, it is not done deliberately.
Why should I know?
And on that basis, the next aspect of it is, I don't know of anybody who goes to work and wants to be insulted. I don't know of anybody who goes to work and when they are insulted, they go, "Hey, but that's what did it matter?" Right. Normally, when you insult somebody now, it actually brings them down. I can understand why people do it. I can understand the passion that people go through.
Okay.
The Accra Hearts of Oak is not just a football club that people support. It's a religion.
Okay.
It's something that people believe in.
Awesome.
Yes. It's something that people believe in. So when they are supporting it, they're supporting it with all their heart. I know in one of the games when a goal was missed, somebody actually fainted at the stadium.
Okay.
Right. That is how passionate people are. Right. On that basis, I can understand why they do what they do. But what I'm also saying is we have to be careful that what we do at the stadium does not actually negatively impact the team. No. Because what we want to do is win. What the players want to do is win. What the technical team wants to do is win. Above all, what the chairman wants to do is win. Okay. And I know for a fact that what the supporters also want is to win.
Okay. Yes, we say this one. And they say 10 years. Hearts of Oak supporters. 8 means jubilee on a major trophy. Say you can't presidential trophy, it's like a minor. You can't league title, any FA Cup, and Hearts of Oak supporters. And say any sumo and I say, Omut minya club minya, a bit miamana kumweniache. It's in Yasim Bisam say, Sisia we empty the CEO of the club. 10 years trophy drought. Kwambe is not upon it to me.
I know, sir, bibi nti I can understand say okay say league ni FA ye higher, but I wouldn't totally disregard the President Cup, because if we when we win the President Cup against our arch rivals,
Yes.
I'll multiply that by 10. That's the first point.
Okay.
The second point is this about the substantive question you are saying. What are we doing? It's not just me.
Yes.
I'm the figurehead
Yeah.
in the organization. I've got a very dynamic and a very strong team behind me. And I've got a very dedicated board chairman and the rest of the board that are supporting. Everybody on the board chairman, the staff, we all want the same thing that the supporters want. We want to be successful. We want to win. Okay. So there's no doubt at all that everything that we will do, every decision that we will make is going to be towards winning. I know that the director of football and the technical staff too also want to win. Right. However, I'm not going to sit here and give you a chapter and verse and tell all our rivals chapter and verse of everything that we're doing.
Yes, of
course. But we're doing a lot behind the scenes.
Okay.
We are bringing in the right players. We are giving the team the right instruments or the right training kits.
Okay.
We've given them the best, and I repeat, we've given them the best training kit and match day kit to do well. Okay. And on top of that, Phobia will be happening soon.
Phobia will be happening soon. And
hold on before I let it go, because I've been accused of saying Phobia is happening in June, July, or whatever. I've never given a date.
Okay.
And I want to repeat, I've never given a date. Say. And now because what I said on Asempa was that we are working with some other parties.
Okay.
So I can't say but we will surely be coming up with an announcement when we are ready, not before that.
Okay. Now, what can be real mind? Ya to mudi supporters na akuma beto muyem. Na sanka obisi sankinya figures and numbers ebia yenhwebe 2 years, another 2 seasons ebia 3 seasons be hard to go beat me winning a major league beer. And I say, obey me, I qualify to Primo Africa. About said the more rivals 8 seasons since 2015 under Herbert at the time, Amunya walk over Bikobo Africa. No, nothing is going on in the club.
I would disagree. Said nothing is going on in the club. If you're saying you're more Africa, and so nothing is going on in the club, you're partially right because you're more Africa, but nothing is going on there. I think there's a lot going on in the club. Yes. Okay, we've given the team the best equipment to do well. We've brought in a technical team that is well equipped to be able to win. Okay. Those are things that we've done, and it's public, so I can talk about it. The things that we're doing behind the scenes, it's a bit more difficult to sort of tell everybody in the world what we are doing to win. Okay. But what I can assure you is this. The chairman has spent a lot of time, resources, energy on the club. Okay. The supporters spend a lot of hard-earned money and time going to the stadium. Okay. Not enough, but a lot of them do.
Yes.
What I'm saying to you is that we both want the same thing. Right? We both want to win. If I tell you, say, you're going to win and that's what what we will be doing after the end of the year is having an argument of whether what my prophecy did not happen or happened. Okay. I'm not a prophet, and I'm not going to pretend that I'm a prophet. But what I can tell you is that we are going to do everything within our power to make sure that the club is successful at the shortest possible time, not the longest possible time.
Okay. And now, Mr. Frederick Moore, and the Phobia Hour, that's why they make another. And someone me say, questions are not go and me, you know, do an opinion to me, you know, it's medium Twilight TV, Sunny, Phobia Hour, Johnny Woodtabel, and a media channel was a medium. Shall we say, Hearts of Oak, a team Cassia. my Ghana mu untumi ka Ghana football history mu ni din na enyoma bi yesi abobi na call itina ma no nyoma yeden emfa ntoma pemfem na so epedifo so omo aye krado omo guso omo ye dwuma say Hearts of Oak supporters munya abotre na brepa enam kwaso eba enya de a ebeche was within the shortest possible time, not say it be a long-term plan. It's no yenum su ntwe opɛ Hearts of Oak balance off and to my pabim et media fra eja menim say we another initiative by the about Phobia for Life supporter bi ewe ifi wate na so ni mu nkyere mu dodo yenum ewo Phobia was we pacho betumi akere mu kra Phobia for Life, what is it about?
Phobia for Life is was there before I came. The idea, the concept was there before I came. It was, it's been around in the club for some time. The reason why we brought Phobia for Life, the rationale for Phobia for Life, is to make sure, say, the club, the supporters,
okay,
right, without avoiding the rumors and the gossips and the falsehoods and all of those things.
Okay.
That was important, to be able to communicate directly with our supporters.
Okay.
The idea is to get a database of the names and the telephone numbers of all our supporters.
All right.
You only have to pay 2 cedis.
2 cents.
2 cedis.
Okay.
That's all you need to pay, and it is not monthly. You pay 2 cedis once.
That's all.
That's it. You send it through mobile money. And I'll tell you the number in a minute.
Okay.
Okay. You send it through mobile money, and I'll give you the number. Okay.
All right.
The reason why you did Phobia for Life buying is to allow the supporters to be also communicate with us, because what we want to do in the end is to create a database where the supporters will have access to communicate and ask questions, so that if, for example, you perceive your top player be that will be a player be why you and your player cry
okay,
but people are saying say player near toy and when say or Accra Hearts of Oak animal players are a toy, and most of players do not toy. Most people didn't know.
Yeah.
Right. We unveil them at the right time. So that's how we want to be able to deal with our supporters.
Okay.
But more importantly, there's another thing that the database will also do for the club.
Okay.
Okay. The database will allow us to seek sponsorship.
All right.
Right. So the club, in terms of say JC replica here, let's assume say we had 1 million supporters who are on the database, and we go and a company says, okay, if you go 1 million, I want to advertise on your database, but I'll buy the 6,000 jerseys for you. We could give the 6,000 jerseys free on the first come first serve, or ask a simple question, and the first 6,000 people who say no, we give it to them.
Okay.
We can then go and buy some more.
Okay.
Right. So these are some of the things that we can do for our supporters using Phobia for Life.
Okay.
For example, the jerseys that the replicas that we've got is sold as 160 cedis for one.
Yeah.
Right. But for those who are on Phobia for Life, they get it for 150. Now let me tell you the number. So just in case you're home and you are itching to do Phobia for Life because you want to buy Ambro. The number is 024 528 6686. Let me repeat it. 024 528 6686. If you send the mobile money to that number, 2 cedis or above, you send it to that number, your name will be published on our social media platform. It is published every day. So everybody who is registered, their name is published. Once your name is published, you get all the benefits that Phobia for Life provides, including the jerseys that I've talked about. And you know Ambro is quality.
Yes.
If you don't know Ambro is quality, then you're probably not in Ghana.
All right. Okay. Let's go for a short commercial break. Media John and Wood Table. Yeah, then smart too. Yeah, ba wrap you up.
Phobia. Phobia. Phobia.
Within the John and Waterville, you made the Edinburgh to the Hearts of Oak Power Sports. And Finkron Edico Dusin Hearts of Oak near the Major League Bia, oh my Ghana, and Son of Workers or Moko Africa, Ako Bob Fabio. Winner supporters ABC and Sembebre, Jane Eco's management. This is Shaban no Modia to Apuno, on who say, a normal bit of top of it's made a Freddie Accra Hearts of Oak. Way 80 in Twilight TV, Yadid Media to the Hearts of Oak Power Sports.
Midin the Habada Moses, aka Godfather, Midin has profile news, Edinburgh Bremo, Air Camp News, Air Smart Interviews, Air Life Updates, Air Supporters Corner, Nina Yedi Bremo has Power Sports, Air Twilight TV. So,
Way naturally, you better not see the discussions, Papa. At Sansu Edja Twasso, El Hearts of Oak Power Sports. Now, a brand of Sua, Yamaquina, now the adventure, and one who did some Ediaba. Phobia Masters. Phobia, the Continental Club Masters. Phobia, never say die until the bones are rotting. It's also more cover beam about Twilight TV. So Phobia what you did that's we see when you are sending at the John and Waterville. HBR if me and rocketings in the media. This is the first edition of the Phobia Hour. Let's say if you are the beer anymore 8 p.m. is our latest radio. Echoes for Twilight TV. Or search you on Facebook Live. We will be in Nano El Hono. I'm also call opening Fred More. Now, Menino in you in fuel. Eja, Miss Amwako Abim.
Genuine.
Pepacho, when him Coffles Gym.
Coffles Gym, yeah, Gym a war Lakeside. It's a partner gym.
Okay.
70 minimum.
You say pictures, any videos, be circulating or social media and see, but say as a CEO of the club. And we town deep in the Monesa gym and
Oh, to say the Mikano, Coffles Gym, yeah, Gym, you know more a partnership, say.
Okay.
Okay. So a gym, you per se, to say the question of Busami earlier on, said dear Ben, the ama a team no, Edimu. A new Naka, said the Bayer players no bear fit. They can have a good enough stamina. They have proper access to the best equipment.
Okay.
So that's why you need Coffles Gym, a partnership. So they bear your players no, but you use gym.
Okay. Ansana ye no be real na kura no encourage some ben any afutu ben and odema or edema Hearts of Oak supporters.
Oh, Hearts of Oak supporters, they are the beautiful people with beautiful colors. You can't, me no one didn't come on the be, me no one be sending me message, me respond, me ne NCC do me tea. Assembly anywhere meka sese.
Okay.
Because you can't start in league, no. Enti ye bedi hon komo later, but komo ye di no ye komo ye twem. And as some make catch on say omunya botre. Omunya botre. Na bibia ye no. Ye to say ye pese ye winning. Said you omu pese omu winning. Sa na ye ne ye officer. Board no na board chairman yenso ye pe. Enti ye nyina ye ko baby ba.
Okay, enti ye nyina ye ko baby ba ko. Eja ye nwe nkrakra. Hearts of Oak major partners. Omo my team no. Ejina na so etumi kokọ n'anim. Ombro na say na mo de ne be kan. Very beautiful. Mo etumi abo mo de akofa this quality kit manufacturer Ediaba. You know, for a big pipeline one.
You were Noma Bibia, said the bay a bebo team.
Okay.
But until say a bay a beba, you be complete.
Okay.
You be a bit different.
Okay.
All
right. And you know, when you're away, you're away. Acknowledge moment of partners.
We a great thanks to Goyle for all the years that they've spent with us. I know and I hope that being associated with Accra Hearts of Oak has also brought joy to them. Great thanks to SAS for the contribution both in human resources and monetary resources over the years. Ambro, the best quality product you can get on the football market, worn by the beautiful people with beautiful colors. Confluence, the gym that has now become part, and hopefully in the next few years, in the next few months or years, we'll be announcing more and more partners and sponsors that we are working with. We want to be the best club, not only in Ghana, but in Africa. Thank you.
Okay. Before the Hadrin de Chia, you're bashing so far. And then very much pioneer to me and the media near to me, see, Shannon send me the John, I would have an opinion in the tree command. The CEO of the glorious Accra Hearts of Oak, Mr. Frederick N.K. Moore, and in the media, Yami Yatuma, and an hour or so, get another episode.